Hello everyone. In this video we will learn about the relations between the roots and the coefficients of a quadratic equation. Suppose the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. We know the coefficients are a, b and c. A is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x and c is the constant term. So these are known as quadratic coefficients that we know. Suppose its roots are, let its roots be alpha and beta. Then we have the relations between the roots and the coefficients. That is, number one, we have alpha plus beta equal to minus b upon a. And the second is alpha into beta is equal to c upon a. When we go to the proof, we know if ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 is the quadratic equation, then its roots are given by the quadratic formula, that is x equal to minus b plus minus root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Then we say its first root is taken when we use the plus sign and the second root is when we use the minus sign. These roots we name as alpha and beta. So here we find alpha is minus b plus root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. And beta, the second root will be minus b minus root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. When we go to the proof of the first one, if we add these two, alpha plus beta will be equal to minus b plus root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a plus minus b minus root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. If we take the LCM 2a, then it will be minus b plus root of b square minus 4ac minus b minus root of b square minus 4ac. And we see this and this are cancelled because this is positive, this is negative. And it gives you minus b is minus 2b upon 2a. 2 and 2 cancel, so it becomes minus b by a. It means we get the first relation, that is alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. For the proof of the second one, if we multiply alpha and beta, that will be alpha into beta equal to minus b plus root of b square minus 4ac into minus b minus root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a into 2a. We know the formula a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. If we apply this identity, will we be getting here square of minus b minus square root of b square minus 4ac upon 4a square. When we simplify this, we are getting b square minus b square plus 4ac upon 4a square. This b square and b square cancel and we are getting 4ac upon 4a square. 4 cancels 4 and this a cancels this square. It means we are getting this equal to c upon a. And as the relation comes as alpha into beta equal to c upon a. Let's learn what type of questions can be asked based on this. A question is, find the roots of the equation 2x square minus 7x plus 6 equal to 0 and verify the relations between the roots and the coefficients. First we have to find the roots and then we have to verify the relations. Let's see the solution of this. We take the equation 2x square minus 7x plus 6 equal to 0, and we can find the roots of this by the factorization method. 6 into 2, that is 12, and 12 is 4 into 3 because 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. It means the middle term can be splitted in the form of 4 plus 3, and we can write it here as 2x square minus 4x minus 3x plus 6 equal to 0. If we take 2x common from this, this will be x minus 2. Minus 3 common here, this will be x minus 2 equal to 0. It means we are getting the factors as x minus 2 into 2x minus 3 equal to 0. Then after finding these factors, we can find the roots by taking each one of them is equal to 0, that we have already learnt in the previous videos. So we can take, if x minus 2 equal to 0, this implies that x is equal to 2. If 2x minus 3 equal to 0, this implies x is equal to 3 by 2. So we have got the roots of the equation now. They are alpha is equal to 2 and beta equal to 3 by 2. If we see the value of alpha plus beta, that is 2 plus 3 by 2, this will be 7 by 2 or not. And when we see the value of minus b upon a here, b is minus 7, so this will be minus 7 upon a is 2, this is also 7 by 2. What we see from this? We find from this that alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. When we go for multiplication of the roots alpha into beta, this is 2 into 3 by 2, 2 and 2 cancel, it comes as 3. And if we find the value of c by a from this, c is 6, a is 2, 6 by 2 is 3, and both are equal. So we can say that alpha into beta is equal to c by a. It means both the relations have been verified. So we can say hence the relations are verified. So like this we can find the roots of the equation, and also we can verify the relations between the roots and the coefficients. After learning about the relationship between the roots and the coefficients of a quadratic equation, we can also learn about the symmetric forms or symmetric functions of the roots of quadratic equation. What are these symmetric forms or symmetric function in terms of alpha and beta? We see any algebraic expression in terms of alpha and beta, in which there is no change on interchanging alpha and beta. It means if we interchange alpha and beta, then also the expression remains same. We call it as symmetric form or symmetric function. For example, alpha square plus beta square, alpha cube plus beta cube, 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta, alpha square beta plus alpha beta square, etc. These expressions in terms of alpha and beta are symmetric forms of the roots, or we say symmetric functions of the roots of quadratic equation. Now, how to find out the value of these symmetric forms or symmetric functions? Let's learn that. Like we have the first one, for any of the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, If alpha and beta are the roots, then we know that alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a and alpha into beta is equal to c by a. To find the value of alpha square plus beta square, what we will do? We can write this as alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta or not. How we can do this? Because we know the identity a plus b whole square is a square plus b square plus 2ab. If we transpose this 2ab onto the left, we get a plus b whole square minus 2ab equal to a square plus b square. So you can use this identity here and we are getting alpha square plus beta square equal to alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. And then we can substitute these values here. We can write this as minus b by a whole square minus 2 into c by a. On simplification, we are getting this as p square upon a square minus 2c upon a. If we take the LCM a square, we are getting this as b square minus 2ac. It means we can find out the value of alpha square plus beta square by making use of alpha plus beta and alpha into beta. Next one we have alpha cube plus beta cube. To find its value, we can write this as alpha plus beta whole cube minus 3 alpha into beta into alpha plus beta. Which identity we have used here? That is a plus b whole cube we know is a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b. If we transpose this term here onto the left, we will have a plus b whole cube minus 3ab into a plus b equal to a cube plus b cube. And after converting into alpha plus beta and alpha into beta, we can substitute the values. This is minus b upon a whole cube minus 3 into c upon a into minus b upon a, which on simplification comes minus b cube upon a cube plus 3bc upon a square. If we take the LCM a cube, we are getting it as minus b cube plus 3abc. The next we had 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta. If we take the LCM here alpha into beta, we will have here beta plus alpha, or we can write alpha plus beta upon alpha into beta. When we substitute the values, this is minus b upon a, this is c upon a and a cancel, it becomes minus b upon c. The next we had alpha square beta plus alpha into beta square. If we take alpha into beta common from this, we are getting alpha plus beta in the bracket. And hence we can substitute the value alpha into beta, c upon a into alpha plus beta minus b upon a, it comes as minus bc upon a square. The main thing to understand here is, in case we have any of the symmetric form or symmetric function in terms of roots of a quadratic equation, we will convert it into the form of alpha plus beta and alpha into beta. And then we can make use of the relationship between the roots and the coefficients. Without finding alpha and beta, we can find the values of these symmetric forms and symmetric functions very easily. Thanks for watching my video. If you have any comments or doubts, leave them in the comment box and I will get back to you.